What's up, Glam fam? Welcome to Glam Talk TV, the podcast edition. I am your host, Akira, and today we have my lovely guest.
Ebony.
And today we're going to be talking about makeup. As you can see, her makeup is beats, honey. Her
Thank
face
you.
beats. All right, y'all. So today we have my lovely guest, Ebony.
Hey, y'all.
We about to get to the real tea about who Ebony is and what's her brand about. So, Ebony, introduce yourself. Like, tell the audience who you are.
Okay, so I'm a local makeup artist based in Baltimore. I own my own cosmetics line, which consists of an array of beauty products, skincare, turmeric, shea butter, just to name a few things.
Okay, we got some good stuff
Vitamin
going.
C, serums, to the liquid foundation, to the cream foundation. Literally everything to do a full face. I'm 35 years old, and
Period. Like, do not
yeah,
crack.
don't. You should see my mom. You should see my mom.
Oh yeah,
And
because I know if you look this good, Mama definitely look this good.
oh,
She got to be like 25.
they be telling my mother that she my
Sister,
sister,
yep,
and they be telling her she lying about her age. But
yep. They do my mother the same way, girl. We be out, they be trying to holler at the both of us.
yeah,
I'm
so I
like,
be
that's not my
like,
sister. That's Mama Dukes.
and I just be telling my mama, you better pass it down to me when I get that age. I better look that good.
Oh, you definitely gonna look that good, girl. You already
Thank
look
you.
good.
Thank you so much. So I don't have any children, and I pretty much just been building my business since 2020. Before I even knew it was going to be a pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
and the amount of support that I received during the pandemic time
Mm-hmm.
was a blessing, because I'm like, I'm this new business, there's a pandemic going on, and people will still support me from like different states and everything.
Yeah,
So that was really, it turned out to be good. And January 2025 would be 5 years that I've been in
oh, that's
business,
what's up.
and 5 years
Congratulations.
I've been doing makeup,
Oh, that's
and I
dope.
can just say I came a long way.
Okay, so we definitely gonna get deeper into that journey. But
Okay.
let's start off with like not having kids. How is that for you to be 35? You don't have any
Like,
kids. Like I know pressures are definitely like a little bit heavier once you start to get up in age and people start to ask you those questions like, where the baby's at?
yes.
Is your mom asking you about grandbabies?
Well, my mom's not asking because she know me. She know me inside out, so she know
Mm-hmm.
why I don't have children. I'm okay about speaking about it. So I have infertility,
Okay.
and I'm okay with speaking about it. I used to didn't be okay with it, but
Mm-hmm.
I realized that my journey is what it is,
Yeah.
and sometimes one of the sayings that my mom always says to me is sometimes things are not happening to you, but it's happening
Happening
for
for you.
you.
Yes, that's my saying,
And
girl.
just with the way of the world nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the most mad about not conceiving right now. You
Literally,
know.
I just seen a video early on Instagram
Mhm.
where a mom had a newborn baby and the baby just kept getting up. Baby looked like it was a couple of months in,
Mhm.
and she was suffering from postpartum, so she experienced postpartum rage. And I was like, girl, looking at the video, I could definitely relate because I'm like, I didn't definitely went through that before. And
Mhm.
child, like, I listen. I always tell people who be saying they want kids, I be like, take your
Take
time.
time. I hear that a lot,
Yes,
But
definitely take your
the only
time.
thing about the take my time is that I'm 35, and the
Mm-hmm.
pressures of the world is just like, you gonna pop them things out, you gonna be old. What you gonna do? And I'm like, at this point, I'm just leaving it in God's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I don't have a mate that I feel like, yes, let's do
Girl, that's
this.
most important too.
And I believe in that, and I look at things so differently now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
back then, I probably would have been pregnant by a knucklehead.
Girl, yes.
Probably been attached to somebody I wouldn't want to be attached to right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just look at it as a blessing rather than a curse.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And especially the way the dating pool has been lately. Girl, I heard it was some of everything inside of it. And I'm kind of glad that I'm a
Seaweed.
little a little away from that because
Trash.
yes, girl, sewage, just straight sewage in the
Yes.
dating pool. So, speaking of dating, like, how has that been for you?
I really feel like I have been putting it off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I talked to someone that's just been somebody that's constant in my life,
Mm-hmm.
but they're just there,
Okay.
and
Not really looking for nothing like too serious right now. Kind of going with the flow.
yeah, just kind of like, when you need little needs taken care of,
Yeah, yeah,
a little thing. But as far as like seriousness,
Mm-hmm.
I got out of my a 6 year relationship, back in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And I told myself after that relationship, the next person that I would be in a serious relationship with
Mm-hmm.
would be someone that I want, a life with. Like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
for
just
sure.
going to just because we've been talking, I'm just going to be like, all right, you can be my man. It's going to take so much because my ex did set the bar high in certain areas,
Oh yeah.
and he set the bar low in certain areas too, and that's why
Mm-hmm.
we're not together today.
Don't
But,
they all?
but yeah, just looking forward. I'm just like, I try to authentically meet people
Yeah.
because I've tried the Plenty of Fish. I don't like
Oh
it.
girl,
I've tried the Bumble. I don't like
them dating
having to
apps
keep
are
on
weird.
saying, "Hey, how are you? What you doing? What you like?" I don't feel the text.
It's
I
like
don't like it.
interviews. It's literally like interviews. You have to interview these people over and over again, and it could be the best thing in the world, or it could be the absolute worst in the world. And then these people be posers. You know, you think you meet in one type of person, and then you finally see him in person. Girl, he is not who his profile says.
No.
So, like, I commend anybody who find love on any of those dating apps in general,
Yes.
because them dating apps, they got a lot of sewage in them too.
Yes, it's scary because it's like now you bring in all the people together. Some have
Mm-hmm.
good motives, some don't, and now you're putting them in this app, and
And they
it's
get and
just
it's a circus.
yes, everything seems to be about sex.
Girl.
And
Yes.
being older now, it's like, nah, I need more than that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do. So it's just really hard to connect with people authentically. So I just been kind of putting it off.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But if God placed me in front of someone that I feel like I really truly connect with,
Mm-hmm.
I will give that person a chance and try to, get to know them and see where they head at. So.
I feel you on that one. I always said too, like, if I wasn't dealing with my boo, girl, I said God Himself would have to come sit on the edge of my bed
And
and
say, get out
say,
there.
and yes, and say, this is the one. He gonna have to
Yes.
drop him at the doorstep. Amazon Prime the man. Because the way these people set up in the world, I just don't think that it's all for fun. It's like,
Yes.
everybody having a struggle with like commitment. And I think
Mm.
that's like really the main thing why everything is running so rampant nowadays, because nobody wants to commit to anything. So
Mm-hmm.
like, definitely take your time. I think it's a good thing when we do have those times alone where we can like focus on ourselves and what we got going on, because sometimes a lot of people stay in relationships because they can't tap into themselves for real, and you be wondering why none of the relationships work, and then you got hurt people, and it's just a domino effect.
Yes, I agree with that.
Like, literally, it's the worst. So
And
let's get into 2020. Let's go back to that. And how did the beauty guru Ebony was birthed? Like, where did she start at?
so I always sold from like multi-level marketing companies. I always felt
Mm-hmm.
like besides my regular traditional job, I needed to try other things to see what I wanted to do with myself.
Mm-hmm.
So about 20, I think I was like 27, I was doing security at Social Security in Woodlawn.
Okay.
And it's crazy how this person is now my friend, but the way that we became friends was weird. But I saw her selling paparazzi $5
Mm-hmm.
jewelry, and I kept on saying her post. I'm like, that's only $5. I'm like, how can I? She was looking for like a team, and I was like, how
Mm-hmm.
can I become a part of that? So I think I paid like $100 for
The
the
little kit,
bundle, the kit,
yeah.
and I started selling, my jewelry, and I was selling it to people at work. I wasn't supposed to, but I was like, I have that thing
You
with
got
me
that
that I
drive,
can talk
yeah.
to people and they buy from me.
Mm-hmm.
So after that I stumbled across like some females on Facebook that had a group, and they were like charging people to become a part of their group,
Mm-hmm.
whereas though they pay like $50 and you get access to all these vendors,
Oh
the UGG
yeah,
vendors and
yeah.
the purse and
They
all that.
basically sold y'all
They
vendor
basically
list.
and I was so excited because I ain't know nothing about it. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
so when I got in there, I was able to recruit people and started bringing money in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was selling sauna vests. I was selling contacts, which I still do sell contacts because that's a part of cosmetics. And
Mm-hmm.
then, like, I was like, hey, what do I want to do? Do I want to? I was selling sunglasses. I was like, I'm heading there all over the place.
Yeah, you was just like a whole target.
Yes. And then after that, Mary Kay, I got a text from somebody,
Oh,
a friend of mine,
girl.
like, you want a facial? I knew
Mm-hmm.
nothing
I
about Mary
definitely been to the
Kay.
Mary Kay meeting because I wanted
One,
that pink Cadillac so
yes,
bad.
yes, let's
So
talk
been there.
about it. I was like, I wanted some bracelets and earrings and stuff, but I never
Mm-hmm.
wanted a pink Cadillac. I stayed with Mary Kay for about a year,
Mm-hmm.
but that was what 2020. That was 2019. So I did
Mm-hmm.
it for a whole year. I'm sorry I got brain freeze, but
Okay,
that
you're
was like
good.
a whole year or whatever. And through that process of once I got the facial and I like the products,
Mm-hmm.
my brain always goes to this thing with if I like this,
Why
I
can't
can
I sell
promote
it?
it because I
Yeah.
like it. So that's
Mhm.
when I bought the bundle and sold so much stuff. Cologne to the men,
Yep.
lip gloss to the females. Like, I was throwing the parties, I was sending the texts, and everything was going good until I realized I couldn't promote Mary Kay like I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I had to do this script thing that I didn't really like,
Yeah. I
you
don't like
know.
scripts either.
And I wanted to be able to go live and stuff. I couldn't do that. They don't
Mhm.
allow that. So I was like, all right, I love makeup. I learned a lot about skincare. I think it's time to invest in myself. And
Mhm.
that's when I would spend days at work in a loading dock talking to my coworkers,
Mhm.
showing them lip like after I researched I do private label.
Yeah.
I started researching different
Like different vendors
companies,
and stuff.
different
Yeah.
vendors, trying to find a way that I wanted to go. I knew
Mhm.
that I didn't have the time, the skill, um, to actually create products. So I
Yes.
was like, I gotta find a way to gain trust in people.
Plus, people don't know like the process, the chemical process that it is behind like creating one lipstick alone. They
Hmm.
think, oh, you just mixing some colors together. Because I know, even I had tapped into like the lip gloss and all that stuff in the beginning of my journey back in 2020. So I think that's funny. So I was
Mm.
making lip glosses and lipstick. Girl, that stuff is so hard, and I
Hmm.
can only imagine when you get into like the deeper portions of it where you need like these other chemicals that you can't even pronounce in the
Yes.
factory, and you gotta
Make
you
sure
gotta
people
talk
not
to them.
allergic to it. It's
Yes.
a lot.
Then you gotta make sure like all of it is approved
Hmm.
and all of that stuff. So like private label is like a lifesaver, especially for people who are beginning and they just want to get their feet wet in the game, and you want to
Hmm.
have some products to call your own. So that was actually
Absolutely.
commendable of you to like take that leap, especially because you had the resource to do that.
Yes. And before I actually got into my own cosmetics line, I was
Mm-hmm.
also subscribed to like Ipsy,
Uh-huh.
BoxyCharm, and that's when I learned about different products, skincare products, what they do to your skin, and
Mm-hmm.
that gave me knowledge as well because I was able to pay a portion and get these high end products. I'm like, oh, I like this. I like the way the formula is and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And when I found my vendor, I made my first little bundle order and I gave samples out to my coworkers. I
Mm-hmm.
sent a survey of lipstick colors. Hey, group text people. Hey, y'all, what's these shades y'all like?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like it blossomed from there. You
Oh, that
know.
sounds really, really dope.
Yes, and
So like where did you start like taking your actual like clients alongside with your products?
okay, so I was practicing on my coworker's face
Mm-hmm.
for free. I was like, y'all, look, y'all don't kill me, but let me, practice. This is
Mm-hmm.
free. I would go live every Friday and practice on myself. That was like my therapy, and it was my way of learning. And that was through the pandemic. And then I would have like coworkers and friends like, hey, come over, can you come over and I'll do your face for free, and they would let me do it.
Oh,
And then over time,
they
they were
real
real
MVPs,
friends. Yes.
yeah, for sure.
Yes, I even had a friend that I used to work with in corrections come. She do photo shoots, and she would actually start paying me. I think I was charging maybe like $30, $35.
Yeah.
And she was just like, no, you're going to get better. Like, I'm going to keep coming back to you. And
She
she was
believed in
not,
you.
yeah, she
And
was
I
not
think that's
lying.
important.
To have people believe in you is
Yes.
really
It's
important.
definitely important, like, because that instills like that courage into, like it being a beginner. Sometimes we get discouraged because we feel like, oh, nobody wants to book me, my work is
Yes.
not as good, and you see all of these other artists that's around you that are like
Yes.
super dope, and you
Yes.
like, dang, I'm so far away from them people, like when am I gonna get that good?
Yes.
So to have those people in the beginning that stick with you from the very beginning of your journey, I think that's like commendable on their end, because
Yes.
a lot of people, they will take their services elsewhere. They be like, well, I can go find somebody that give me what I actually want, not what I can just get for right now, because that's what she can only do. So
Yes.
y'all the MVPs, the people who
Yes.
stick
Thank
it out.
y'all.
Y'all the MVPs. We
Thank
love
y'all.
y'all because listen, without y'all it wouldn't be no us. So
Absolutely.
definitely giving y'all flowers, the
Thank
loyal clients,
y'all.
y'all flowers for sure.
Yes.
So after you started taking your clients, how was it in the beginning? I know you said that you had your friends that would allow you to practice, but when did like actually money started rolling in?
Okay, so money seemed like it started rolling in when I started going to like pop up shops
Mm-hmm.
and meeting people and selling products and letting them know that I was an artist. And I feel like I want to say when I bought my house in 20 April 2021,
Mm-hmm. Period. Woo
break
woo.
away
Home
from
owner.
yes,
Yes, let's
I
get
broke
into
away.
it.
Yes, I broke away from that toxic relationship,
Mm-hmm.
bought my home, and it's like everything spiraled up from
The
there.
ultimate glow up package.
Yes.
But y'all better hear it. That breakup gonna do it every time.
And then so I was able to have the space, the
Mm-hmm.
mental space, the physical space, and I
Mm-hmm.
created like a room in my house,
Mm-hmm.
like a beauty room. I paid my coworker that is into like interior decorating,
Mm-hmm.
and she came in, she put an idea together, told me what to buy, and the room looked like a little store. And I
Okay.
started
Yes.
taking clients more and more and more,
Mm-hmm.
and the clients start telling other people, and my coworkers started to say, "Dang, I mean, I remember like a couple of years ago, your foundation wouldn't match. You done got really good." And it's
Yeah.
all because of consistency. Number one, God,
Mm-hmm.
He put something in me because I was drawing
Mm-hmm.
portraits exactly the way that I saw them in seventh grade. Never
Mm-hmm.
knew that I
That
would
would turn into you being a
into me a
makeup
makeup
artist.
artist.
Yeah.
Yes, because I had stopped it when real life showed up, and
Oh
I had
yeah.
to get a job and at the high school and stuff. All my
Literally.
talents just was like went to the wayside.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it took me a while to get into like being able to fully invest into my gifts and talents how I would want to, because life was life and real
Mm-hmm.
bad. And it's like I would get so frustrated because it's like, dang, I want to just do this, God. Why can't I just do this? And
Yes.
I'll be good. And I knew it since I was a kid that I was gonna be something great. And I'm like, I got all these
Mm.
gifts and these talents. Like, it's no way I'm supposed to be working at Amazon right now. No offense, you know. Y'all
Yeah.
definitely carried me over, but I was not happy there. So I really wanted to get into my gifts and my talents. So it definitely took me a long time to get to that point. So like that I could really relate to, because without that, like, but I feel like it does something for us though. Like it
Mm-hmm.
gives you the structure that you do need.
Yes.
Because without that money from that job, you wouldn't have been able to invest into
Yes.
yourself. Because you got to be to make money, you got to spend some money, and we
Yes.
spend a lot of money
Yes.
on a lot. This stuff do not be cheap.
It don't.
Go to Sephora and y'all will know.
Oh yeah.
So imagine creating your own line to like sell. Okay.
Yes.
Imagine how much the products cost on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that we wouldn't be able to discipline ourselves, because I feel like with a job, the pros of that, of having one, you got a schedule that you got to clock into every day. You
Absolutely.
got to keep up. It's basically like good time management, good money management skills, because it's not like you getting money every day. Being an entrepreneur sometimes feel like that fast life, that fast money, it be coming in so quick. Sometimes it go out just as fast as it come in, and
Yes.
you're not able to keep up. But when you getting that every 2 week checks, you gotta balance that out. You can't go
Mm-hmm.
ball out on Friday, and
Mm.
your rent is due on that Monday. So you gotta
Absolutely.
kind of like
Find a
will and deal
balance.
with it, find a balance. So I think the job definitely does help us out, but that don't mean we want to work them. We want to
Yeah.
create our own
We want financial freedom, like,
financial
and not
freedom.
saying that working
Yes.
your business is going to be freedom off the back,
Oh,
but
definitely
long
not.
run,
Yeah.
eventually I will have someone that can run my store, that have my products, and and I can have other artists under me. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
I just see a bigger vision for myself. I don't feel like I'm that person that's supposed to, especially with the lack of not having children. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing so much more, but
Mm-hmm.
not having the right guidance sometime around you.
Yeah, for sure.
Your upbringing.
Oh
Not
yeah.
everybody around you, not everybody in your
They
family,
not gonna understand.
sees that
Yes.
vision for you, so it can be very difficult. But I trust in God, and I try not to beat myself up about how much more I could be doing, and just be glad that I'm not where I used to be.
Let's
That's the
get into
number one
that,
thing.
because I think sometimes we get stuck in that
Mhm.
dark place, and I know it took me a while to get out of that myself. Like going through so much, and then every time you fall, sometimes it make you feel bad, because it be
Mm.
like, dang, I was so close to getting here. But one thing I do know, God has a sense of humor, and I
Mm.
always say
Yeah.
that because He funny. Every
Mhm.
time I think I'm doing something, He be like, "Oh, I'm gonna show you even better."
Yeah, definitely.
So the thing I'm trying to rush to get to, and I'm like, dang, I'm almost to the finish line. I'm almost getting this together. It come crashing down real fast, and it be like, no, you weren't supposed to have that. And I could never understand, well, why I can't have that? I was doing
Yeah.
good. He's like, no, I got something better. And
Mm-mm.
I literally just made a post the other night, and I said, you know what? Every time I think I'm done, God be like, hold on, I got some more.
Yeah.
Like literally, because think I'm gonna sit down, I'm chilling, and all of a sudden I get phone calls for this, and I'm getting that, I'm getting this. I'm like, okay,
Yes.
God, come on, do your big one.
Yeah.
So shouts out to the big God,
Yes,
okay,
God, thank you.
because he making sure he putting us in position to do what we gonna
Absolutely.
do. So we got to give our praises to him.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely. Thank
but
you, God.
but let's tap into something that you just said. Going into your entrepreneurship journey, and how the people around you don't understand that. Like, how do you feel about like, people not getting that part of you, and how do you feel your support was as you started your entrepreneurship?
I felt like, to be honest, I didn't dwell on it, but I felt like I had fake support.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times there were people that didn't understand what I was doing, and they didn't see the vision. They probably were speaking bad on me, down on me, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And but one thing I can say is I leave a mark on people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, Probably the last two jobs I had was both armed security,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been in both jobs, one for 4 and then now I'm 5. And I think I sold the products of maybe every coworker I worked with. I lied to you not. Even the
I
ones
know
that
that's
probably don't
right.
like me now.
Mm-hmm.
A sale has
Cause you
gotten
got
out of it.
something of me in your
And it's so
closet.
crazy because it's like
Yes.
those days when business is slow.
Mm-hmm.
Uh my business credit card is in debt and I need to make a payment.
Girl.
Um
When
Sometimes I get bought and spent too much products that ain't moved off the
sometimes you
shelf.
gotta rob
You be
Peter to pay
like,
Paul.
Lord, and then Lord always come through.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll give me like that one person that wants to spend money around tax time and spend
Mm-hmm.
$400 on products
And they clear out your
and
whole back office. You be
and
like, thank
get a
you, Jesus.
1-on-1,
Hallelujah.
a makeup 1-on-1. I be
Uh-huh.
like, yes, Lord. So all those times I didn't have money or consistent sales,
Uh-huh.
he'd be like, boom. He
It
just
always
placed
is like
people,
it's never when you want it. It's always when you
on
need
time.
it. For sure. It is always on time.
Yes,
Not our
definitely.
time, but it's always on time.
Yes, but to answer your question, it's been difficult sometimes to, have people around you that you would think support you, like
Mm-hmm.
family. I have brothers, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect them to support me in the way that they think that I might want them to.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really pay attention to that. I just
Mm-hmm.
realize that everything ain't for
That
everybody,
is true.
and I would love for them to have, even if they didn't start a beauty line, to
Mm-hmm.
just look at me like, dang, my sister did this. What is it that I can do to follow in her footsteps in that area
Mm-hmm.
of starting a business? But it's not like that,
What
and
do you
it's
fall in line with your siblings? Like, are you the oldest,
no.
middle?
I have two older brothers
Mm-hmm.
and then a younger brother, so I'm
Okay,
like
so
the
you like almost,
third,
yeah, you
almost the
almost like
mid,
in the middle child.
almost the middle
Yeah,
child syndrome.
yeah. I was gonna say
But I'm the
because,
only girl though, so
oh wow, you the
yeah,
only girl.
yes.
Girl, I'm the oldest girl on my
Mm,
mom's side,
okay.
and child, them kids run me crazy. But they my babies, y'all my babies. I love y'all if y'all see this. But they ran me crazy. We definitely have our time, and I feel like I'm kind of trying to set the same example for them.
Mm,
Like they're doing really good. Like I mean, my siblings, they're doing good for themselves. We do have our little tussles, but I'm really proud of them. I do feel like they are able to watch me and they see like, yeah, my big sister is really doing what she said she was going to do. She living out her dreams, and I do feel like I do give them hope. I was actually just able to give my little sister opportunity to model with me recently at
I
Atlanta
love
Fashion Week.
that.
So I was really excited about that. Girl, we went through hells and high waters to
Mm,
try to get that pulled off.
mm,
It was more so of the travel because everything was like this. But I made that work. Like, and
mm,
it was like the best experience ever between the both of us. Like, that was really her dream to do modeling because she got the height, she got the look. And I remember one day when I posted a flyer, I'm like, I'm going to Milan Fashion Week, and she inboxed me. She was like, "Oh my God, you're really living up my dream." And I was like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna bring you on something one day."
mm.
Like, and then I didn't been to Milan and came back, and I was like, "You want to go to Atlanta?" And she was like, "Yeah." So she walked her very first show recently, a couple months ago, and I just it was like, wow, I did that.
Yes.
Like I did that. I was able
I
to give
know it
my
felt
siblings something. It
good.
did. It felt so
Mm.
good. Then like the other two, my little knucklehead brothers, hopefully I able to do something with them.
Yeah.
After a while. Yeah, they on their own little path, and then my other babies, like they smaller, they too autistic, so
Mm.
I'm going to be able to do something for them that's going to be very special pretty soon. But
Yeah.
for the most part, I think I do set a great example, and I feel like that's really important when you come from a large family like that. You the one. You feel like,
Yes.
dang, I'm the one that's gonna get that bag. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna break these generational curses. And for anything else around them, the biggest support is like just to know like you can look at me and say I can do it too.
Yes, absolutely.
Literally. How do you feel like your mom supported you throughout?
My biggest supporter.
Yes.
Man, she wouldn't make up either, but she was part of a bigger inspiration of the skincare part
Mhm.
because she will hit me up and I'll be like sold out or something that
Mhm.
I sell and she'd be like, what's up? Where's the restock? I be like, oh my, I gotta restock that. And she's like, you gotta keep that in stock because I really like that product.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom, she's a big supporter. She's been to pop up shops with me.
Mm-hmm.
She's helped me pack orders. She's just always been by my side in whatever I
Mm-hmm.
do. And I love and appreciate her so much for that.
That
Like,
is so
she
dope.
my best friend.
Girl, I'm trying to pull my mother out so she can do the same thing. Yeah,
Yes.
you hear that? I'm trying to pull you out so she can do the same thing because, like that's one of my like biggest goals to like build up a whole warehouse and then my family
A
can just
family
work in it.
business.
Yes, and my mom's like she handling like some of the day to day because she's like real meticulous when it comes down to like stationery work and like certain organizations. Like she's really good with the computer. She's very smart. She has degrees in that. So it's like I'm like, Mom, I want you to put that to use, but you can put it to use over here instead of giving it to somebody
Yes.
else, and then we can build this empire together. But my mother, she is Aries and she likes stuff her way. So we
My
be
mom's
butting
a
heads.
Scorpio.
Oh child, oh child.
So her helping me. I gotta hit her mouth sometimes.
Yes.
Like, all right, Ma.
Mine, she get bossy. Cause she want to do stuff her way, and then I'm a little bossy, so then it's like, tell me what to do. Like I'm a little
Like,
stubborn.
Ma, I'm older now.
Yeah.
Like,
So as I'm trying to get that together. Hopefully, I could get to that level with my mom. We can build that type of business relationship and also personal. But she do be on it when it comes to products too, though. Like when I was started out, I said hair and I had edge controls and all that. My mother hit me up like, "Girl, what an edge control at? That's like crack." You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? I need this, girl. Like,
yes.
like will you be stocking on that? Or I don't even care if you sell it to nobody else, but make sure you order me some. Like, make sure I send something down here my way because I like that stuff. And then I, lip glosses, she'll give me feedback when I was starting to make them and stuff like that. So I could say like she has been a support, but I need you to come get work.
Yes, Mom.
I need you to come work. I want you to come work now. I'll pay you.
Yes,
please.
Yes.
But I think that's kind of cool. Let's get into like, okay, so when you started your products, like speaking of products, introduce your products. Like we have a beautiful display here with everything, all your brand. Let's tell the viewers exactly what we have on the table.
Okay, so this right here is our whipped turmeric shea butter. It has a really, really good scent. It smells like vanilla. Would you like to smell it?
Yes, I want to smell it.
Smell it.
Let's open this up. Oh, y'all, this do smell good. It smells like cookies.
Yes. And let me tell y'all the big story of how I was holding out on the product, like not really talking about it. And my coworker was like, what's that smell? Next thing you know, she done told the whole job and selling me out of shea butters this past year. So I gotta stay restocked on that.
Look, I like your coworkers. Yeah. I to come over there and sell some stuff.
They're very supportive. But
hey, whoever y'all is, I'm coming next. Y'all want some nails?
Yes. The turmeric whipped shea butter is good for eczema, psoriasis. If you have like dark elbows and knees, it's good for the heels of your feet.
Oh yeah.
I've had my coworker say her husband used it in his hair. He got like the short wavy hair. He put it all on his face and his beard.
Oh, that
and they
like
love it. It's like a
versatile. It's
product.
a good versatile product.
I have to always keep the brand alive, so I do have these heart shaped mirrors. And I have them in a square.
Love the heart shape.
Yes, I really like to use those for my bridal clients because I feel like it's more like so dainty for the yes.
It's like real cutesy.
Yes, and then I have these trio blush powder palettes. This one is the burgundy wine, and I have a sweet cheeks one, but this one I love because this burgundy wine color is really good for like contouring.
Okay,
I like it because it's like a reddish brown contour color, and with products you can use everything for everything.
Oh yeah, girl.
I done used eyeshadow for blush
and
I done used blush for eyeshadow, so don't get caught up on hype, y'all.
But I do like that color though. I'm just really starting to get into blush. I remember at one point I was like, I was against blush. I was scared.
I thought it was not a black person
girl
thing.
I thought
I'm not trying to be funny.
I thought it was gonna make me look like a clown. I was real scared because I had my girl. If I can, I'm gonna pull up them pictures and I'm gonna show you them days where I try to practice makeup on myself. I came out looking like Michael Jackson, Casper, and then I looked like clown because I had on bright pink lips and it was just a mess.
You know what? When I wear the lipsticks like that's too bright, I say I look like Dave Chappelle. It do. I have like this purple
like
that's like a grayish purple. If I don't line that joint, I be like Dave Chappelle lips. They be like, you crazy. But yes, I have on my eyes today is my do-it-yourself lash clusters. They're very easy and versatile to use.
Oh,
Like
I'm a big fan of lash clusters.
yes, I didn't even put like a whole strip on. I was like, I just want some dramatics to the end, and they comfortable. They feel like I don't even have them on. And I'm also like allowing people who are local,
Yeah.
if they buy them, I put them on for free.
Oh, that's good.
Their first little, set. And
Yeah.
then I have these HD cream mineral palettes. I use that on my face today. I love the cream palettes because they have nourishing ingredients in it. So you're not just applying the product, you're also getting some type of like
Some moisture.
some moisture
Yeah.
and hydration to
No
your
cake
skin.
face over here.
Yes, and my mom loves it. Cause she don't like a lot of makeup. She like it looks so natural. So y'all need to check those out. I have my powder puffs that are really good for pressed powders and like loose powders. And you can even blend out your cream foundation with those. I really love those because
And it give you a good
it gives
flawless
like
finish.
it just brings everything together, compact and pressed into your skin. So I really love that. And then we have our luxury 18-piece makeup brush set, and every brush,
brushes.
every brush in there is gonna get you a full face.
Yep.
You can blend.
And
You
they
got
cute. I
spoolie,
like
and
the
they
pink
cute.
and the
They pink
black.
at the tip. Yes,
I like the pink. You're heavy on pink. I'm a pink
yes.
girl.
I believe that's all. And then oh yeah,
Oh, you have your
I forgot about this, y'all.
lippy.
Y'all know I couldn't forget the lips. On the lips today is
Y'all, she bought the whole set. Sis said, I'm bringing everything to you.
Yes.
Oh, God, you got so many colors.
Yes. So these are my fall colors, right? Well, I call them my purples and my darks.
Yes.
But I have
so
this
cute.
color on today, which is Soulmate, which is the darker color that's outlined on my lip. And then I used all natural for the center and wasn't really feeling it. So I added Aphrodite, the pink on top, and kind of create that ombre
because this
effect.
lip combo is really easy.
Yes, thank you.
And
You know,
honestly,
I want to bring out the
yes,
burgundy and the
burgundy.
I was
That's
like,
honestly the combo that you have on in general is like a set of my favorite fall colors.
Yes.
So yes, I like
perfect.
this whole
I was
combo.
feeling very fall today.
Very yes, it's giving very cozy.
Yeah, it's cozy.
Very cozy type vibes. Well, it's one of the type of days finally.
Yes, it's finally cold enough to wear like
some
you do a
boots
jacket,
and your little jackets.
Yes.
But let's get into these
Let's
colors.
get
Hold
into
on
these
one more
colors.
time.
So yeah, these are the mattes.
Cute.
These are the purples. I got the pinks. Don't be alarmed by my this is the first logo I started out with, which actually spells out the whole meaning of BTEE Cosmetics, which is BTEE Ebony Cosmetics.
I do
and
like
I
that.
came
I do like
up with the name because my name is Ebony, and it's how I see beauty in people. So a lot of the feedback I get about my makeup style is that people look like themselves. They don't look like a foreign, different person, and I pride myself on that because I really want my customers and clients to be happy. They don't want them to be like, I don't even recognize myself.
We
like
enhance, we don't change.
Yes,
I think that is very important. Too.
Yes, I love that. So these are the purples and the pinks. That's that Dave Chappelle color.
Oh yeah.
And my lips, if I don't line it. And then I have like the browns. This is best selling brown. This is like a brick color brown. And I got the nudes and the lighter pinks. And then I have pinks. Like your wild,
some fun colors.
Your wild colors.
I don't think I've ever seen orange.
I did like I would line that with like a brown. Probably like the brown matte and blend it because on the lips by itself I'm gonna be looking like Dave Chappelle.
Yes, that's
the
gonna
gray
be so
looks
cute,
good
though.
with black or break with black. I got the greens and the blues. I actually did a video swatching these on me when I first started my locks, and it was turned out really cute. Those colors actually look good on my skin tone.
Oh, girl, yes.
Don't feed into the hype of being like darker complexions. Sometimes you can wear color. You just gotta find which colors work for you.
The real gig is a lot of the colors look better on your skin tone
anyway.
Thank
you.
Because baby, that yellow, that orange eats on your skin.
Oh my gosh, this orange! I have a picture of me in the orange too. It's very, very much
it eats on your
pretty.
skin.
Even without a line, I was like, I could get away with that orange.
Some stuff on me, I look like a true clown. Like for real, I look like a true clown. But you'll put it on, and I'll be like, it's beautiful on her.
Yeah.
Like I high key want to see you do a look with like one of those greens.
One of the greens?
Yes.
I got you.
I want to see that. Like I can kind of get a vision of like it blended with like a nice brown or like a little bit of black.
I like that.
Yeah. Or even like
giving me ideas.
Get the black and then put the blue so it can kind of give like a little hue.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, and that black is not so bold. And then that green in the middle, girl.
Okay.
I think it's a look.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I'm going to rewind this back.
Yeah, so we can get the recipe for that.
Yes. And these are my red mattes, which you can't go wrong with those.
Yeah.
My Kiss Me Red is the deepest color shade of red that we carry, and it's very popular. Like I
Mm-hmm.
have some clients that buy 2 and 3 at a time because they don't be wanting to tell nobody about it. Like, no, it's hard to find a good red. I
No,
said,
don't gatekeep
tell them.
you. Don't
I said I'm
gatekeep.
trying to
Y'all,
grow.
don't gatekeep your people. Tell everybody,
Yes.
listen, it's enough to go around for everybody. I promise. Don't gatekeep your people. Like, it's important. She gotta get the monions. And
Yes.
if
Get
y'all
me
wanna
out
help her get the
there.
monions, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Tell people about it. She might hit you up with something new, you know, get your little
You
freebie.
already
You
know.
know?
Refer somebody, I'll give you a little extra one for free.
Yeah. Don't gatekeep your girl.
Right. And then I have tinted lip glosses,
Mm-hmm.
and a lip plumper. These are tinted lip glosses as well, without the pinks, the nudes.
Mm-hmm.
Can't forget
Can't
clear.
forget clear.
For our boring people, like I'm messing with y'all. But people that don't like color, I get it. You just want a little
Or
gloss.
a regular day, cause I'm a gloss girl. Like
Yes.
I throw in some gloss in a quick minute. Cause if I
Yes.
don't have on
That
none,
glosses keep you going.
thank you,
Mm-hmm.
girl. If I don't throw on some gloss, my lips be looking dry. Like you talk about Dave Chappelle on you, Dave Chappelle on me. Cause my lips be looking dry and they blend in with my face.
Yeah.
It's like there's no distinction in what my lips and my face look like. So
Yes.
I need definitely keep a gloss on me at all times.
Yes. And these are some more tinted lip glosses, and these are our galactic lip glosses.
I
These
love
are have like a
those.
nice shimmer, and it's not like an overbearing shimmer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a nice subtle shimmer of the
Mm-hmm.
actual colors that you see.
I see. I want to try this one right here. Oh, that
Yes,
pink
this
one
one
be
is I
dope.
believe this is Zodiac.
Oh, that's
Yep,
fire.
Zodiac. And they named after like the planets.
Oh, so you see that'd be
Neptune.
fire. That's real fire. I like
Yes,
that. I
solar
like that.
spacesuit. Yes. So these look really good with a liner, without a
Hmm.
liner, or topped over a matte lipstick
Girl, I
to
just want
bring
the
it up
whole. I
to.
want the whole collection right now. Like,
Yes.
I'm gonna
So
just
check
have to
me
hit you about the whole
out.
collection after we get off camera.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about that because yeah, it's some colors up in there. I definitely gotta have it.
Definitely. I
You see what
got you,
my little
girl.
bag look like back there, girl? It was struggling.
Look,
I need to upgrade
kits
it.
take time to build, okay?
They do. Oh, girl, that takes forever. Like, and people don't understand how expensive it is to build
Yes.
makeup kits. Like, to build any kits, look, beginners, take your time on building stuff, and always I say bargain shop. Like, you know, you go to TJ Maxx
Oh
or
yeah, definitely.
Burlington, they be having good stuff.
Definitely.
Um,
Even crazily Family Dollar sometimes have stuff.
they be having stuff.
I mean, even when it comes to like if you just want to get the lashes,
Mm-hmm.
they be having like nice lash sets.
They do.
You know, so
For like $5 a box.
yes, and it'd be like a couple of pair in there. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely go Ulta. I got an Ulta credit card. Let's
See, I
talk
stay
about
away from
it.
the credit card. I try to
Why?
stay away from the credit cards because they gonna get me. They gonna get me every time. Like I already tell every time they ask me, I'll be like, nope, because y'all, I'm gonna have a big balance, and I ain't trying to pay that back. I just rather spend the money to go ahead now because
Yes.
I'm scared.
But that's how I grew my business.
I know.
Yeah. I
Trust
started.
me, a lot of people. I had a couple of them, and I
Yeah.
cut them up.
I
I
don't
was like,
blame you.
I had to get it back
I ain't gonna
right.
tell y'all how many I got. I ain't even want to.
No,
We
we ain't gonna get into all of
my
that.
credit's good though.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's
but,
good.
yeah.
Girl, I had to rebuild. I had took some time. I had to rebuild it. It crashed down, go back up, crash down, go back up. So we definitely been on a roller coaster of credit building.
Yes.
But so now that we had gotten into your brand, beautiful products by the way.
Thank
I feel
you.
like your line is absolutely dope. I'm definitely gonna need some of that turmeric
Gotcha.
butter and them lippies. Yeah, I matter of fact, I just want all of it. So we're gonna talk about that after we get off of camera.
Okay.
But I feel like we really did get to tap into who Ebony was.
Yes.
I do feel like, you know, I want to bring you back for another one because
I
I feel
would
like there's
love
so much
to.
more stuff that we do need to talk
Yes.
about,
Yes.
and I want to tap in a little bit deeper.
Okay.
You know, get into like the background of who Ebony, like how you were made, you know, and brought up and things of that nature. Because I want to tap in, you know, get a
Yes.
little nosy. You know, I'm a little nosy.
It's okay. I
But
like to talk.
but it was great talking to you today, though. I feel like the viewers are definitely gonna love the products. Y'all make sure y'all go shop with her. Don't leave my girl hanging because all of her products here are absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like your products are really going to be great for beginner makeup artists. And don't you teach tech classes?
Yes, I teach one-on-one classes. I specialize in soft glam, full glam, and even character makeup and bridal makeup. So
oh, see, that's dope. So y'all gotta hear her up for some
come my
classes.
way.
Get y'all one-on-ones. For your classes, do you have to be local or do you offer virtual option?
I'm working on the virtual option.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I could talk to you about it. I feel like you
Girl,
could probably help me out with that. But I do definitely do locally, and I do travel.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit my girl up because get into the products.
Yes,
period.
let's get into it.
So thank you for stopping by today. I really enjoyed the podcast
I did
episode.
too. This was fun. I got really comfortable quick. I thought I
Yeah,
was gonna be
girl.
all over the place. I think I did pretty
You was gonna get
good.
comfortable with me anyway.
Yes, because you're a vibe. You just got a cool vibe.
Period.
Yes.
It's the vibes is always given.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so it was nice talking to you today, girl.
Yes.
I feel like the conversation was definitely juicy.
Definitely.
They definitely gonna learn a lot about you. You ready?
Y'all gonna hear about me.
Yeah,
Yes.
period.
Y'all can find me on all platforms. BTEE Cosmetics stands for B3 Emmy Eyes Cosmetics. That's on Facebook, Instagram, also YouTube. Check me out.
Until next time, y'all.